Hello everyone, this is Lam. Thank you for coming into my channel and watching this video. Today I'm going to use these bright colors of pink and purple and turquoise on a black base. I am going to do a Dutch pour. Now I haven't done a Dutch pour for a long time, but this time I want to experiment with liquid gold. Now the liquid gold is made by MTN. It's a solvent based gold paint, very bright, looks like gold leaf. But since it's solvent based, it does not mix with acrylics because acrylics are water based. So it flows on top, it dries fast, so it has very interesting characteristics. And I'll see how it does in a Dutch pour. Now be very careful using liquid gold because it's solvent based, it is toxic. So you should wear a respirator, which I did not, and I didn't feel well afterward, so be very careful. Okay, now I am laying down my colors one by one, not doing a flip cup or anything fancy, just keep it simple. And I'm doing gold first, and then the pinks, and then the purples. And I'm just casually, drizzling them. I'm not very tidy in my laying down of paint. It's okay. Now here comes the liquid gold. See, I just squeeze it out. I put it in a needlepoint bottle, and then I flood it with the base black paint a little, and then blow it out. Good old Dutch pour, blow out. Okay, look at all the gold. You see how the gold tend to float to the top and in one big piece? Yeah, I have to really blow hard to get them to separate. And then now I'm going to tilt it out. So usually Dutch pours are not tilted out, but I like to move it around just to make it more interesting, in my opinion. Okay, now this is what I get so far. I really love the colors and the gold flecks. Yeah, and this liquid gold, because it flows to the top, so it can become like one big sheet of gold and overtake things. But this way, after the blowout, it actually, becomes nice gold details. Now I am adding more liquid gold, and now I bring out my metallic white, and I'm going to start balloon roll. Oh, actually I use my slaughter spoon. Okay, here I use my slaughter spoon to make some flowers, feathers, whatever you call it. I count it as flowers. Now I use my glove balloon. And I was really worried about the black base because that usually can muddy things up. But so far so good. And well, my painting teacher, okay, I'm adding more gold. See, my painting teacher told us never ever mix white and black. But, well, here I'm doing it. And Heather told me that my pouring medium mix really helps keeping the colors separate, keeping them pure and not mixing too much. And it's because I use Mod Podge in my pouring medium mix. And I mean, so far I have been using it ever since I started pouring. I've always added Mod Podge in my pouring medium, and I usually don't have any problem with colors getting muddy. Even with the black here, you can see that I am not getting, the colors are still pretty crisp, even on the black. So, alright, now I have done that, like a couple clusters, so let me add some more. Okay, so zoom in to let you see the action. Yeah, I really love the neon pink. That's why I always add it to my flowers when I have it. And then of course purple. And I add a little bit of metallic turquoise, gold. This is acrylic gold. And then add some more white to cover it up so that the colors become more subtle. And now liquid gold. And then slotted spoon. Now make sure you wipe off the slotted spoon really well, because the liquid gold dries on the spoon very fast, and that can block the slots, the holes on the spoon. Okay, so that's how I did that cluster. Just used my slotted spoon, no balloon roll or cotton ball at all. Now I am going to make a big cluster of flowers. Now here I am doing the same thing. Put some white down and then some colors. So it's the same process, just a little bit bigger. So I am using a little bit more colors, but then eventually I'm going to add the liquid gold and then add more white to cover it all up. Well, here I'm adding the white first. Okay, liquid gold, yeah. And I'm really obsessed with this liquid gold because look at the gold details. I think it is a very unique effect that I haven't seen anything like this with any other medium. Okay, slotted spoon. Look at the gold pattern that is formed. It is fantastic. I mean, you cannot get this kind of gold detail with any other technique. At least I don't think so. Okay, I'm using my finger here to fixing some details. And balloon. Cotton ball. I'm using my whole arsenal here. Okay, add more gold. You can always add more gold. So here I'm trying to add some gold into the middle of the flowers, because if you have seen my other videos, you know how I like to fuss with the middle. To me, the center of the flower is what makes the flower. And it's just, the focus of the flower. So I want to get it just right, or right enough at least. Okay, it looks good. Now I just need to fuss with some more details around that flower. Now it's a matter of how many more clusters I want to make and where I want to put them. So I don't want to overdo it. I tend to overdo things, and I don't want to overwork this one because it already has so much going on. So I'm thinking about maybe adding a little bit more just next to the flower, because right now there's only one single file leading in a flower that's kind of thin, so I want to add a little bit more substance as the kind of the stem of the flower. So getting my white here, just drizzle some white, and then liquid gold. I'm not going to do any fancy color here, and using my slotted spoon, because I figured there's already some colors underneath that white, and I don't want to take away from the main flower, so I just want something, a little bit of white over there, but I don't want to overdo it. Okay, now what else? At this point, it is hard to decide where to put it, but I decided to do another kind of spin-off from the top. And now this one, I'm going to add a little bit of colors, but not too much, because on the whole, everything around it is so colorful that I want to have the mostly white in order to stand out. White and gold, that's what I was going for. Now more liquid gold. And by this time, most of the original golds from the blowout has already dried. But the thing about the liquid gold is that because it's solvent based, when you drizzle the fresh liquid gold over dry ones, it would dissolve the dry paint. But if you don't do anything, the paint that is dry, it flows on top and you can lift it off like a skin. Yeah, it's very interesting. So I'm not going to do too much more. I just want to add just one little cluster there at the on the side there. Just kind of like a feather falling off, that kind of thing. Okay. So I think that is about all I need to do. As I said, I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overwork it, overcomplicate things. So just let it be. I'm happy with it. Love the colors. Love all the cells. And the black, the gold really stands out on the black. Okay, so this is it. I may need to torch it a little bit more, but other than that, it's good to go. All right. That is it. Okay, let's look at the close-up. When it is wet, look how vibrant the colors are. Look at the gold. All the gold details on the flowers just makes it so much more luxurious and interesting. Look at this. Have you ever seen anything like this? Well, I haven't. That's why I try it. I always like to try things. Now this is dry. Look at it. Look how beautiful it dries. I actually want to embellish this painting, but that will be another video. For now, I hope you like this one. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.